99.7 Gypsy Collabo. The morning grind.
I don't wanna wake up. I take one step until I hear the speed here on my radio set. I get my heart boom, boom. I get my fingers going boom, 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 boom.
It's time for the morning grind. So baby, get your ass up and turn that volume up the dash. So I said it's up pretty like Beyonce. To my ladies bringing stats like Sarah while they put up their mascara.
Go down, Maddie.
In the studio.
Hey, you're shaking your big ass out.
Next topic, moving on. Cue this on, cue this on. Everybody on the phone line.
Here comes the hook.
Wake up. Take one step until I hear the speed here on my radio set. I get my heart boom, boom, boom. I get my fingers going boom, boom, boom.
Boom. What's going on, people? It's Freecast. It's Mike and Kim. We got the chalkboard here. Thrift haul, surviving a drought, small haul, and PMA. Let's see if we can get. See if I can arrange all this stuff. He's spilling it.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
See,
this.
there we go. Are we in the picture?
Move this out of the way. I don't
Move
know
that out of the
where,
way.
but-
Let me see if we can go over here. Yeah, I've got 2 drinks. I don't know how that happened. So, go back up a little bit. Let's see. There we go.
Okay.
What's going on, people? Saturday night. Hope you guys all had a great 4th of July. Are you in the cam?
I don't know. I'm
There you
pulling
are.
up here. Here we go.
Hopefully hopefully you guys had a great 4th of July. You know, it's that time of year where things kind of slow down, but it's also a time when you should be ramping up your business. Ramp up your business. Get all the inventory on there, right? But look around every day. Look for things. Look for hidden treasures, stuff you can make money on. And yeah, we're gonna tonight's show is gonna be. We didn't score a lot. I mean.
Well, that's kind of where surviving a drought comes in, because there has not been. I mean, we've been seeing over and over that it's getting slower and it's getting slim and slim and slim out there, picking
like
things
like Slim Shady.
like Slim Shady a little bit, and we haven't really found a whole lot. And today
No.
we went out again.
We went 2 days this time, so we've got about 3 hours wrapped in what you're going to see here, and
There's
this is how it is.
not
I mean,
a
it's not like
lot
every
out
day you
there.
can go out and just rock it, right? But you know, so we got some stuff. I think we spent a total of $43.
Yeah.
I mean, and we were at one point. Remember, we were at Starbucks, and I said we've spent more at Starbucks than we have.
Yeah, we did. We spent more at Starbucks today getting a couple of drinks than we did thrifting.
Yeah.
So, you know, but here's the thing. It's not affecting our business.
No.
Because what did you do all year when it was good picking?
Yeah, I mean, you know, just it's preparation. You know, you pick throughout the year and you get inventory. For me, I mean, I do buy obsessively.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, maybe it's a downfall. I don't really see it for me because I'm doing really well. But I do buy a ton of stuff. I buy a ton of stuff, and I've got excess inventory. So if the next 2 months were just like nothing, like I couldn't find anything, I'm fine.
Yeah, and that's the
fine.
thing. Mike kept saying to himself, you know, with me going to be off for, you know, a couple of months, he says, well, I'm getting all this inventory now, and then we'll have a lot to put on, and then of course keep buying more, not knowing yet that we weren't going to be able to find very much. And we even said today, you know what, we're going to have to remember this so that you continue to buy that, because sales wise it's not affecting us because there's so much inventory that we have that it's not a huge deal that we're not finding something. But had you not had the forethought to do that and not been prepared, we'd have been in a serious bind.
Yeah, I mean, you know, because we came from Chicago and we've been here for almost a year. Not just quite, but I mean, we're like 20
2
days.
weeks.
Yeah, so I didn't know how Arizona is, right? And I mean, there's a lot of opportunity in Arizona, you know, whether it's Phoenix or Tucson. I mean, we're right like in the middle.
Right in the middle.
In the desert, and we've got like really slim pickings. I know Anthony says pick new places. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that's probably what's going to happen here pretty soon. But, you know, I'm doing a lot of different things too with my business. I'm doing a lot of retail arbitrage. You know, I'm also doing a lot of online sniping. You know, there's a lot of great deals out there, guys. If you're online and you're looking at eBay, there's people that, I mean, I'm not saying they're desperate, but they're getting rid of things on an auction for super cheap.
Don't go too far into it now.
No, I'm not. But you know, I mean, there's a lot of opportunity as a reseller. A reseller picker isn't just going to the thrift store every day or going to garage sale.
Right.
I mean, first off, it's So I wouldn't even call that like myself. I just call myself a business
Mm-hmm.
because I do a lot of different things, and I think it's important to branch out and create as many income streams as you can, whether it's Amazon FBA or it's eBay or Etsy or it's your own website or maybe, you know, this time of year it's a good flea market opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's so much opportunity out there really when it comes to reselling, but it really, you got to look at it as like, what does your business do?
Yeah. This was like the perfect time of year when we were in Illinois, up at Rosemont,
Hmm?
where they had the huge flea market up there. It's now all State Arena, I know, but you know, right up there.
Hmm?
I mean, enormous flea market on the weekends, and it was the whole parking lot, and you would just do tremendous business there. I mean, it was
you bring
you could
stuff and
sell
clear out.
anything there and be pretty cleared out.
And that's what's, you know, so unique with like going online, like we are here at Spreecast. There's some people watching, and we all come from different circles, but we all have a common core of we like to resell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we like to make money. We're all entrepreneurs, right?
Absolutely.
And whether you're just doing flea markets, I mean, I know people that just do flea markets
all they
that make
do.
60, 70, 80K a
Mhm.
year just on a flea market.
And I can see that. I mean, we did a flea market, the flea market for a year. We did it year round. We did the outdoor and the indoor. We found that there came a certain point though that the indoor wasn't enough to keep us afloat.
Yeah.
Around the January, you know, end of
Yeah.
December, January time period, that it was very slow in our particular area. Not to
Yeah.
say it's like that everywhere. Our flea markets here, we've noticed, are super dead. But remember, it's, you know, 100 degrees outside by 10 o'clock. And so
But
it's,
we're so
you know,
new to this area that we probably don't even know where like the good stuff is. I mean, we went to
Not
that one
yet,
flea
no.
market that was popping,
yeah.
but I mean, we haven't even really traveled, to be honest with you guys.
No, we need to.
I mean, we haven't gone up towards like Phoenix or Scottsdale or any of these bigger. I mean, this isn't like a big town where we're at.
Oh, it's easy.
This would be like the equivalent if you like live in Illinois to maybe like a Sandwich, if that.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, not very big. Yeah, this town. Well, Sandwich is actually bigger than this particular town.
Yeah,
that we
I mean,
live
this
in.
town's maybe got what?
1,200
1,200
people. Maybe.
There was a
Yeah.
big fireworks show the other night, and I was like, "Ooh, yay, fireworks! Cool."
They were
It was
very
impressive.
good. Actually, they were very good fireworks, you guys. I've got to say, I wasn't expecting much. I had
Yeah.
heard that there were fireworks here, and I'm like, oh, what? They're going to shoot off 10 fireworks, or, you know, the neighbor's going to shoot something off. They had an impressive fireworks
I was
display
impressed.
for this town. Absolutely.
If you guys don't know, like, I mean, when I was back in Illinois, I mean, I was like the firework king.
Yeah, Mike loved his fireworks.
I was, I mean, I would go like way above and beyond the town. The
Mhm.
cops would come every year. Oh, we're gonna arrest you. Whatever. Wait for them to leave, and then pew, pew, pew. I don't know. I missed
Yeah.
that, but
Anthony's birthday was this week. His birthday was on Tuesday, and growing up, Anthony always thought that Daddy bought fireworks for his birthday.
I did.
He didn't really realize that it was the 4th of July, and he would tease Maddie like, ooh, I get fireworks on my birthday. And finally one day Maddie had enough, and she was like, they aren't for you. They're for the 4th of July. What's the matter with you?
Yeah,
was
see,
kinda
Anthony
funny.
says here, you have to find what works in your area you live, and that is exactly correct. All right. I mean, there's a lot of talk online. There's a lot of information that if you're new to reselling, you know, you're kind of like, what do I do? The best thing to do is find what's in your area. I mean, this is episode number 6 of this thrift haul, and you're seeing a repetitive pattern with what we're
Mhm.
buying.
Yeah.
And we're buying a lot of 85% of it's clothing. All right. And that's not a bad market to be into. It's competitive, but you have to understand how to buy it right.
And I think the reason we're buying that much is because that's Mike's niche.
Yeah.
He's always been into clothing. That's always been his thing. And that's what he feels comfortable with. He knows that he can go in there and
Mhm.
pop, and make it work. I've been trying the stuff that, not that Mike doesn't normally look at, but it wouldn't be his first place going.
Bowling balls.
I didn't go for a bowling ball. I did dabble a little bit into clothing this week and found something really awesome.
What'd you find?
My shirt.
Oh,
but
yeah, you did find a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found a really good shirt, I think. I hope.
We'll see.
But you know, it's been pretty like bad
Yeah.
for the stuff that I'm over in the bric-a-brac section, and I don't know why they
What's
call
a bric-a-brac?
I don't know what a bric-a-brac
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
You hear them say that. I never
know.
knew bric-a-brac until I came out here.
Yeah,
that's for the, we'll go. Because the one lady's like, you got to go in the back there. I'm like, what's over there? Because she knows all like the Spanish stuff, and
Yeah.
we bought those like suns for the backyard.
Yeah.
And she goes, it's in the bric-a-brac section. What's bric-a-brac?
I guess that's like their miscellaneous, whatever, which was
Junkish.
really funny because as we were in there today, I was looking at something. I was looking at a plate, and I didn't think it was necessarily worth a lot of money, but you know how something sort of catches your eye, so you got to pick it up and just kind of look at it, right? So I'm looking at it, and there is a tag. Now, we were in Salvation Army. There was a tag on it from Goodwill. Goodwill had it for 99 cents. Salvation Army had it for $1.99. I was like, what?
All over the place. And that's really where you have to sum it down at a thrift store. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, here the thrift stores, they're raising their prices. They've lowered their prices. They're raising their prices. Sometimes you walk in there. I mean, I had a panhandle slim shirt. Remember that shirt today?
Yeah.
I thought it was real nice. Aztec looking. It was pretty cool. They wanted like $9.99 for it. And I actually had it in my hand.
I talked you out
And
of
I was
it.
going to buy it because I said, you know what? I could do 24. But then I started thinking to myself more. I'm like, I got like 12 out there. And they're not moving for like 2023. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I was trying to like take this and say, let's buy educated, buys here and then, see what we can do. But yeah, there's just a lot of opportunity guys out there, whether it's, Adam sitting there branching out. You got to branch out with stuff, right?
Yep.
There's so many opportunities, lots, right? There's people looking at Craigslist, look at auctions. If you got auctions out by you,
Oh, yeah.
oh my gosh, you can destroy it.
Yeah, you can get a ton of great stuff. Mike's out. There's an auction that goes on Sundays up in Phoenix, and they allow you to bid online. You don't have to be there for it. And I've gotten tons of things for my classroom there.
Yeah.
We've gotten things for, as a matter of fact, when we first moved, we got a bunch of stuff for the house that I needed. Like, I guess I didn't really need it, but it was like decorations and stuff for the house that, I felt like we needed some more this and that. And
yeah, shout out to Johnny Goodbyes for giving us some info on that.
Yeah, Johnny Goodbyes.
I mean, Jeff got some books there. I mean, that's when we were in Illinois. There was auctions.
Yeah.
I mean, I love auctions because you get more bang for your buck.
Generally speaking, yeah, you
Lots
usually
of
get
books.
a good deal.
I mean, you get a big box of action figures, or I mean, it goes on and on and on.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
you know what the thing is when you go to one, especially if you have one locally where it's maybe smaller, like that one we used to go to in Bensonville.
Yeah.
Remember that place?
Yeah.
I mean, we would walk in there. My daughter would bid.
Yeah, Maddie and Anthony would be bidding.
But there was like 15 people, and everybody was looking for something different.
And it was great because when you told the guy what you were looking for, the guy would call you up and say, okay, I'm having it not this week, but the next week, or whatever. I've got it hanging out, but I need to wait. And so if you can, get in with them and find out, if you tell them specifically you're looking for Yadros, for example, you know, I mean, because we picked up a few Yadros for $5 a piece. $5 for a Yadro. That went for like 200 and something.
Yeah, and I think we took 2, put them on Craigslist, and they were like, bam.
Gone in a heartbeat.
One on eBay, but.
So, that was the first part of what I had written down, surviving a drought, meaning not only are we, it's monsoon here now, so it's the rainy season.
What's a monsoon?
Rainy, lots of rainy. But surviving a drought in trying to source and trying to find things. So we have been kind of in a drought. It has not been as plentiful as it normally is.
And this isn't like made up, or, I mean, but in reality, if you're new at reselling, I mean, you buy stuff, you list stuff, right? And then there's slow periods, and then you say, what do I gotta do? Maybe that's time to branch out. Go and maybe do Amazon, or maybe say, all right, I'm just gonna deal with July if it's slow, and I'm gonna just buy more inventory. I've got all the stuff here. I'm just gonna keep listing, because if you think about it like this, right? If you ask yourself, how many items can I list a day or a week? Okay, but if it's slow picking for you out there, you could double that, I think.
Sure, because you're not spending as much time picking.
Yeah, and it becomes more money, or you can work on niching out, niching on certain things. There's so many things. Like, I know you don't want me to talk about it, but there's so much stuff out there, guys, to buy online.
Yeah.
That's unreasonably craziness that you could sit back, and make money off of.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying,
Every 10 minutes.
he'd not say it. I'm just saying, that's
Yeah,
something.
that's not part of the truth.
The details of that sort of stuff is what we do in Pick for Profit, so I don't want to put it out
but
here.
the thing is, it's
That's
like
all.
this. It's just that there's opportunity out there.
There's absolutely
So if you're
opportunity
finding
out
yourself
there.
selling a lot of hats, snapback hats, or jerseys, I mean, where else can you get them from? All right? I mean, start looking. The opportunities are out there. They're tremendously out there.
Another way to survive a drought is something that we do is make sure that you put money aside. Make sure you're saving so that when you are in this drought period, where things are slow, things aren't moving for you, you have a cushion to fall back on, and you're not in such a desperate situation where you're going, oh geez, I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to pay that bill,
Yeah.
you know, and at least you have a little bit of a cushion. And even if it's only, let's say, you know, a couple bucks out of a sale, or 10% or 5%, 2%, just something out of each sale that you make, and
It adds
put that
up.
money aside.
It adds up.
It does add up.
We've been doing this dollar thing.
We have. Do you want to tell people about our dollar thing?
I thought we did, but maybe we didn't.
Did we?
Well, maybe. Is anybody? Okay, well, let's just talk about it anyway. So here's what we do: is every time we have a dollar, we don't spend it, right? We just
And
literally.
we're talking literally about a
Like a
$1 bill.
Here's
So
one stack right here. I got these stacks, guys. There's actually a $2 bill in there.
5s,
And I
10s,
just stack
20s.
these up.
That stuff we spend, but we hold on to the dollars, and we don't spend
And so it gets
the
like
dollars.
this, right? And so it gets like this. I mean, I'm about money, right? I'm about making money,
Mhm.
but I'm about saving. I'm about profiting.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, I'm not doing this to get old. I don't want to be 50 years old and be like, oh, you can't pay this bill, or you know.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm doing this just to make money, to pay my bills, but also to
Kim,
get
you're
ahead.
teaching until you're 90,
Yeah. So, I
until
mean,
you keel over in the
We've
classroom.
been doing the system on and off here and there for a while. Sometimes we can do it, sometimes we can't do it, but you know, it's every dollar. If you go in with a 20,
Mhm.
whether you're on a Burger King or 7-Eleven or wherever it is,
Mhm.
every time you get a dollar, just take the dollar and put it in another pocket.
Mhm.
And it's constantly, there comes the storm.
Oh yeah.
But-
Oh, it's raining now.
Constantly keep taking that dollar, right? And same can apply to a quarter or your change. Save your change.
Sure, just save that. We do that too. We
Yeah.
save our change. We've showed you before the buckets of change. But so for example, today our drink order at Starbucks today was $8. We each had a
Yeah, oh my
we each
God.
had a $4 drink today, and so that $2 that we got in change goes into the fund.
Mhm.
And you know, it really does. You'd be surprised at how quickly it adds up, is what I'm trying to say.
It does. I mean, it's a lot easier to spend those dollars, but if you save them and just, you know, maybe spend only 5s and 10s and 20s,
Mhm.
break down that change. And it's no different than changing and saving quarters or dimes or nickels.
Mhm.
Just have a system in place, because if you don't have a system in place with saving, especially in this business,
Oh yeah.
you're going to have some issues. I mean, I don't know how we've ever made it without saving.
I did think you were nuts with this dollar thing. I'm like,
Yeah.
what do you mean you're not spending the dollars?
spend
Well,
the
I'm
dollar.
like, the change I get, you know, but the dollars. And after 30 days of him doing that,
I've got like
I was like,
$1,500.
oh my God, I could
I know that
not
sounds
believe
crazy.
how much he had saved in
$1,500.
30 days. It was absolutely nuts. So,
Just dollar bills. that
so
were
now
in and
every
out of my
time I
pocket.
have a $1 bill, I'm like, here's my dollar, here's my dollar. I'm like
dollar bill.
throwing dollars like he's Chippendales.
And I mean,
Here's my dollar.
and here's the crazy thing is, I mean, I'm spending money on Amazon, on groceries. I mean, we're spending
Yeah.
money on daily life stuff, right?
Mhm.
And I'm taking that from everything, every dollar. Boop, boop, boop.
Yep.
Change, it's just change,
Yep.
right? I mean, obviously, the very, very wealthy people, 20s and 100s are change.
Yeah,
You
well,
know?
not to us,
This is
but
a system that's working for us.
and we're saving.
Yeah, we're saving.
We're able to save, and we have a cushion. We're in a spot that we know if God forbid something should happen and everything shut off and we weren't able to, you know, make any money, at least we'd have a cushion to get us through for 30 days.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about.
And that's the biggest thing. I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt for just a second. I think that's the biggest thing. Try and get a cushion that you can pay your bills for 30 days. Certainly try and go for more than that. I mean, I know the experts say for more than that, but make it a short-term goal that you can pay your bills for 30 days. That's what I'm going to save. I'm going to save enough that if, you know, the stuff hits the fan, I can at least continue to pay whatever your rent or mortgages, your car payment if you have one, your electric bill, your cell phone bill. Think about all the bills that you have in a 30-day period, and that's the amount of money that you are aiming to chunk
and then,
away.
then jump up for 60 days.
Right,
90
exactly.
days,
Start
6
with
months,
30 and then yeah.
see, because I mean, life changes, guys.
Right.
Things happen, right? I mean, we should all be fortunate enough that we can do what we do here.
Yeah.
I'm buying stupid clothing. I mean, really.
Yeah. Well, and your sales on eBay have been absolutely
Oh my God.
out through the roof.
We've got
Our wholesalers are like,
this.
oh my God, I want more. You know, they're freaking out.
We kept.
I'm sorry, you guys. It hasn't rained here in
Yeah.
like 9 months, and I'm like, oh look, it's raining.
It's clouds. But yeah, there probably the next day or two there'll be a Pick for Profit Radio where we're going to talk about.
I know we said that last week
we've been
too,
saying
and
this
we
for a while,
got
but
so busy, you
sidetracked,
guys. I'm
and then
sorry.
We made one, and then I didn't like the audio of it. It sounded awful, so I had to redo it. But there's a lot of this stuff that we've showed in these past 5 videos that have sold. And sold quickly, sold for profit. I mean, everything's sold for profit. We'll give you a heads up, that crazy little dish thing that Kim found.
Remember that, you guys? Not the small-footed one, but the bigger one. Was it the bigger one or was it the
smaller one?
Oh, it was the small one. So the small one that I didn't know what it was at first. I had the lid. We thought it was a tortilla. People were like, is it a tortilla warmer or whatever? It finally sold, you guys.
Yeah, it is pretty cool.
So excited.
We got an offer. Wholesaler said, hey, dude, you want to take 25? I'm like, I'm not selling that for 25.
No, I was like, no way, no.
And then, like, later that night, he messaged me again. He goes, how about 100? I said, done.
Yep.
Done deal. Take $100 for that.
So there's one little thing, $100.
And you know what? Here's the thing, though, is like we didn't really know much about that, honestly. And it looked nice. It was signed, and we threw a stupid price out there. The original price, I believe, was $125 or $150. Right? And I mean, obviously, I think maybe that goes to say there was some experience there where we weren't going to sell it for $18 ship because it cost $11 to ship it.
Oh yeah.
We said, hey, we're going to sell this for.
Wrap it up good.
For a high profit return.
And I really want to thank the person. There was somebody who posted on the YouTube video that when we put it out that really turned us on. They did a little research and said, hey, I think this looks exactly like what you showed. And I'm sorry if you know who you are. I appreciate you because you were, and I know you had commented on it. You know, thank you for that. But you really did. Yeah, you did. You nailed it, and you really helped us to, you know, so we could get those keywords in there.
And
so
then that's
thank
really
you
what
very
sold
much.
it too, was that like they knew exactly the peel glaze on it and what exactly the color was and the style of it. So I mean,
thank
it just
you
goes
very much for that.
Yeah, thank you so much. But you know, here's the thing: is it just goes to show you guys, right? Sometimes put higher price on things. If it looks unusual, it looks rare. If you can't find it on eBay, it doesnut hurt to put a higher price on it. It's not like we made 10 grand on it, right?
No.
But I mean, it was still. I mean, we paid $1 or $2 for it.
Yep. Put a high price on there with best offer, and then take an offer that you feel comfortable with. Yep. That's what it boils down to. The dog is here whining at the door.
Yeah,
so I'm going
to show you guys some stuff here because
honestly, there's really not a whole lot with that. But I don't know where that shirt was that I did. Is it in that pile over there?
No, I've got it here.
Okay.
Yeah. So all right.
That's about the only thing I got.
Yeah. So I'll show you guys some of the stuff that we got here. I'm just gonna kind of fly through some of this stuff, guys, because it is kind of boring with these shirts and stuff. But maybe not. Maybe it's not boring for you, right? I mean, I don't know because I don't get responses sometimes, you know. But I mean, here's the thing. I mean, this is stuff that makes money, right? And I like buying clothing. I like buying T-shirts because I can turn a T-shirt it all depends on the style and the flavor of the shirt and what the design is. I mean, but I never lose. I mean, the minimum I ever get for a shirt is $5-6, or you know, maybe the lowest $4.50 off $1 or 50-cent investment. So let's roll those here, guys. Affliction shirts. You'll see these things. You could say, who's wearing those? Nobody's wearing those anymore. People are wearing these, right? And you know, just depends on the shirt. There's a lot of other ones that are more highly collectible than this one for Affliction, but you know, it's still a nice shirt. It's a bigger shirt. It's a 2XL, so I don't know. We'll see if I can get rid of this for like 18 or 20, maybe 15. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, anything hockey jersey related is super cool. Quebec Nordiques here. I think this is what's the brand of this one? 1992. It's not stitched in it like that, but I mean, hockey jerseys sell just straight mesh like this. Pretty nice. I mean, it's got a little flaw in the back, a little tear on the back, but overall, I mean, I think I'll do pretty well with this. Paid $2 for this. So Quebec Nordiques there, that's cool. Here's another jersey here, a champion jersey. It's Washington Redskins 21. I don't know. I mean, this has got to be like maybe mid-90s. So it was Deion Sanders? I don't know. I got to look it up. But it's a bigger champion one. It's the size of this. Oh, it's one of those ones where you can't really read it. But if I had to take a guess, it's like 2XL. Anytime champion, you know, champion is you'll notice champion because I mean you'll just see that. Yeah, I can see it coming in. This C, right? The C is, go look them up on eBay. Champion jerseys do really well. Football jerseys do well. Here, I mean, they're dead giveaways. The bottom left corners of these always have the champion and the size. The ones that are actually stitched, that are more embroidered, what I mean by like the letters, those bring more money. But these ones that are screen printed, they do pretty well, guys. So check that out. Well, I guess I'm gonna fly through some of these guys because it's kind of boring. You guys are probably like, "Oh man, it's Saturday, and I could be watching somebody else," you know. But I appreciate you guys watching me. Air Jordan shirts or shorts, all right? I mean, flight shorts, pretty cool, red, white, and blue. That's what I'm gonna put in there: red, white, blue, USA, Air Jordan, Michael, Air Jordan flight, medium. This stuff is good, guys. I mean, I would really grab anything Michael Jordan flight, Nike flight. I really would. I saw it all the time, and I do really well with it. I mean, it's not like I'm going to get $100 for something like this, but probably $24. You know, maybe 30 because of the red, white, and blue on it. Oh, it's pretty cool. Shorts. All right, here. Here was one bad buy. Not this one. Is it this one? No. But Lacoste. I mean, Lacoste rocks, guys. I mean, this is newer. Jesus, it's blowing up there.
Yeah, you
Something
can
just
see
knocked over there.
Yeah, the chair. It's
Okay.
really whipping around here.
But Lacoste.
Getting a storm, guys. So if
isn't
we
like
go
vintage.
out, sorry.
Yeah, if it cuts off, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to jump back on. But Lacoste is definitely something to look at. There's Lacoste. Here's another one. You know what? I was being lazy. Look, you see the back.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I was so happy
Wow.
because we didn't find anything for like that one day we went out
See,
for that 1 hour.
sometimes Mike gets
and
a
then
little desperate.
You know, I wasn't paying attention. So it's got some marks on the back. I don't even know if I get that out.
I'm gonna see if I can get it out with some stain.
We'll see.
Some stain stick. I don't know.
But I mean, well, let's talk about the story. Majority of this clothing, we put in the counter.
Yeah,
and
Mike's
then my girl was
girlfriend.
like, boop. She said like $16.
Mike's
$18.
girlfriend goes, how many pieces you have?
Yeah. We don't talk prices. How many you got?
How many you have?
I could say 4 and I have a stack of 100 and she won't care.
Yeah, well, you need that
Is this any good?
Yeah, but you need that to stir it, because otherwise you're just gonna get the puree. That's why I have that in there.
God, trying to kill me?
We made some bellinis. Homemade peach and strawberry
Sean
bellinis.
Taylor. Oh wow, yeah. Oh yeah, okay, that's right, Jeff. Yeah, Sean Taylor jersey. So maybe that's worth some coin.
What do you think?
I don't know.
And we got it on the crazy
You
straw.
can drink this one. Let me grab a beer.
Well, it's not gonna taste good with a beer.
Well, maybe that's my problem right now. So show those. Let me grab a.
Okay, where are you at? You're on this pile here?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, okay. Well, now I got 2 drinks. Jeez, this is like the old days. Mike's thinking he's gonna get Kim drunk tonight, I guess, or something. So here we have a Scottsdale, Arizona Harley. Pretty nice. Look at that. Look at the wolf and the. All right, yeah, move the chairs. They're blowing. So that's pretty cool. Anything Harley, as Mike said 1,000,001 times. Oh, what's this one? National League Championship Diamondbacks. Never been worn, you know that, because still has the hologram stickers on there. So there's that one. Another Harley. This one's Loma Linda, California. I'm gonna fly through these. Oh, here's my boy. My boys Elton and Billy Joel, sorry. Elton John, Billy Joel. Jeez. I think Mike might have put a lot of alcohol in there. So with tour dates, concert shirt from '95. This one's really nice. This is that, it's a Nike, and it's like one of those like bicycling shirts, like a biker would wear. It's that mesh material. Let me see if I can get that close so you can see that weave, that mesh sort of material, so that you don't sweat. It like goes right through you. So that cycling sort of material.
It's a good one over.
Well, I was doing good here.
Oh, I know.
It's the Kim show now. Here's another Harley Mesa. This one.
Here's the thing, okay, guys. I mean, if you're Harley Davidson does sell really nice. I mean, vintage sells a lot better than just the standard holiday shirts, but you can lot these up, right? If you get 2006, 2004s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or just make sure you have Buy It Now Best Off in there, because I had somebody on one of my other wholesale accounts. Remember, they went through, I think it was Wednesday night. They just offered $11, $12 on these shirts, right? But it was like 15 of them.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah. I mean, a quick, like, maybe I got $1 in each shirt.
They said, hey, I see you've got, like, you know, 20 of these that I want. Can I give you like 10, $11 for each of them?
Yeah,
I mean, all right.
These Harley shirts that I'm showing here, nothing spectacular about them. I shoot for like $17, $16.
Yeah.
But I would do Buy It Now Best Offer. Some people go in there, just buy it right as is, right?
Yeah, some people want to lot them together like that.
If it's outside the United States, they sell more, honestly.
Yep.
I mean, we're not talking just vintage. If they're vintage, it's a whole other ballgame.
Right, but just your standard, you know.
Yeah, standard Las Vegas shirts will probably go for more. But if you're sitting there and you've got a bunch of them, maybe sit yourself and say, hey, let me lot them up, right? But I would recommend definitely doing Buy It Now Best Offer. What happened?
It's a little dusty over there, and you just threw that in my drink.
Huh? Strawberry.
All right, I had a strawberry, you guys. Okay.
You're in the desert, Cam. Eat the dust.
Look at it. Look at what you did to it.
Okay, well, sorry.
Okay, I garnished the drinks with a strawberry. Mike apparently didn't want his strawberry, so he set it on his desk. Then he decides he doesn't want the drink, throws the strawberry back in after it's been on his dusty desk.
Well, that happens. Back to the Harley stuff. Buy It Now Best Offer. I'm telling you, I get this all the time with people where they're like, they just come in there and buy like 8 Harley shirts.
Yeah.
But they won't pay $18 a pop for them. They'll just go offer 12, offer 11.
Which
and
is
then,
okay when they're buying in a group like that.
But here's the crazy thing is they will always come back and buy more, right? I'm telling you. For years, we've been selling these Harley shirts, and there are these guys that come in and they buy from me all the time. Boop, boop, boop. And it's crazy.
See, Anthony says he sold a lot of 6 shirts for $150.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah,
absolutely.
Don't be afraid to sit there and, you don't have to sell these individually. Just lot them up. If you got 5 extra larges, lot them up.
Yeah.
$70, $80.
But do your homework. Don't lot up one that on its own is a $75 shirt. Yeah, don't lot that with the rest of them. You know, this Mesa one would go with the Scottsdale one.
Extra large, you put them together. So people will pay $35 for 2 shirts.
Yeah. All day long.
Shirts. I mean, Harley shirts aren't cheap.
No, they're not.
All right. Shuffle like this. The Phoenix Coyotes, the Jamie Roenick style back in the day. Logo 7, this is pretty cool.
Look at that, totally like, I mean, look at that. It's totally like an 80s sort of, late 80s, early 90s. Yeah.
Mid-90s, Logo 7.
Yep.
Here's the brand. I mean, Logo 7 is very popular. And they made some killer sports stuff back in the day. I don't know if you can see that. Logo 7, it's the 7. But they were just to the point in plain tees. And we're
there
back.
We are.
All right.
Okay.
Maybe we dipped out for a second, but you never know in Arizona.
I don't know.
Maybe
guys, I mean, what's really cool
I don't
is
think we're live.
It
you guys
says
hear
we're
me?
live.
No.
Hello?
Are we there? Can anybody? We're back.
Hello? Click down there.
All right, I can hear you. Are you guys here now? This is crazy. It's like you guys back. All right, can you hear it? Yeah,
Okay,
cool. All right,
okay.
let's see what happens. It's gonna kick me off again. I can see it, like the red dot of death.
You guys,
Okay,
I can
it's
totally
pretty fast.
see the storm. Like we've got like the French doors back here,
Okay.
and I can totally see it rolling in. So we better.
All right, so here we go.
We're gonna try and move quickly here, I think.
Red dot of death. Diesel shirt. I mean, anything diesel.
Let me make sure nobody's online.
Yeah. No, the rates seems pretty good. So diesel. I mean, it's just you'll see diesel on it. These do really well. This brand does really well. Jeans does excellent if you can find them. There's some fakes out there. Again, anything with fakes or knockoffs, it's all about quality, understanding the stitching and stuff like that. But it's a nice little diesel shirt. Someone would probably give me, I don't know, $25 for it. We'll see, maybe less. Got a lot of these Harley shirts, guys. Yeah, you know what? And here's the crazy thing. I think people from Alaska moved down here. Remember
we've seen a lot of Alaska cars.
You see a lot of people from Alaska.
Bear, come on, Bear, go.
So I've been scoring a lot of Alaska Harley shirts, 2008, and a lot of these are just like they're brand new.
And this one's really awesome. I love the bear paw on the
this
back.
is wild.
I mean, that's pretry crazy.
All right, we sold a couple of these. We showed some other ones in the other Thrift Hall stuff, and I mean they're all gone right now.
All right, keep it moving. So just in case.
La Paz, Baja, California. I don't know. It's freaking cool. Vintage, late 80s. This T-shirt, right? 50-50. You know, and that's all the stuff you want to put in there. But when you're looking at shirts, it's like describing anything. What do you see? That's your title. All right. So, and I know that might sound crazy, but put in the basics. Yellow, vintage, 50-50 T-shirt. What size is this? Extra large, right? But then break it down and be even more basic. And what else you see there? Sailfish, right?
Yeah, fish.
Sun.
Marlin,
right? Sunset, boat. And you just put those keywords in with these shirts, and they move, right? That one probably $15 to $25. Again, here Air Jordan Flight, tank top, like jersey.
Mike was thinking of keeping this for himself, Jeff.
It's pretty cool, man. Size large. Again, large. I mean, this is huge.
That's not a large.
Yes, Kim. That's what I'm saying. All of this stuff, when you find these clothing,
look at this, you guys. It's like a dress.
Yeah, I mean, this thing is like a 2XL. This would go down to my knees.
Yeah, I mean, this is enormous. Look at these armholes. I mean, I'm just telling you. See, look at the armholes. It's labeled a large, but my goodness, I would not call that a large in any respect.
Yeah. So, I mean, when you get stuff like this,
I'd call it a 2X probably.
I always put in the comments, runs big, and mention the size dimensions, and I would tag it like it says large, but it could fit a 2XL, right? And that's to avoid any returns, really, because somebody might buy that as a large, like me, and it would just be too damn huge on me.
Yeah.
And I would be
that's got to be the longest torso on the planet, then.
Yeah,
that's a lot. I mean, seriously, I could wear that as a dress.
Yeah, here's another Nike Dry Fit. This stuff sells fast, guys. That's why I grab it. Nike Dry Fit, anything Nike.
Yeah, I love those.
Dry Fit stuff, it flies, right? It flies. Should be something definitely, if you see them, price points, look at it. They will sell. I could sell that probably 20 for 40 hours for 15, 16 bucks used. Here, I mean, I made a video, and it's not on YouTube yet, but this brand here is a really good brand. And actually, now I look at this, this is new. Brand new.
It is brand new, yeah.
But this brand is the Mountain, right? If you go look up the mountain.com, I believe it is, or mountaint-shirts.com, they're a pretty big, like they're a multi-million-dollar corporation. They do these T-shirts.
This is from Montana. So
yeah, and they're highly detailed. They're usually like this tie-dye look, right?
Beautiful.
But the graphics are, I mean, they're stunning. The screen
2007. Nancy Wood Tabor is the one who designed this shirt. And that's usually they've got like a design who designed the shirt. I mean, this is absolutely gorgeous.
I mean,
with the, like,
stroke the camera because it
Navajo.
is super, super detailed. I mean, the quality is, these aren't, I mean, they sell for 20 to 25 bucks, $30 T-shirts, but their resale value on them, they're not super quick sellers. Like, you won't sell it tomorrow. You might. It's like anything. You might sell it tomorrow.
You might.
But they do move if they're priced
Beautiful.
right. You know,
Here,
especially
you
when I'm
don't need
paying,
to go out.
probably anything for that.
I know,
But
you're freaking out about the storm.
here, I mean, a lot of these shirts, I mean, Blink 182, just a plain retro conscious shirt, maybe 12 bucks. Maybe I'll just give it away for $10. You know, it's something special. Here's another one. You know, the Muppets. Any subject matter on T-shirts.
Look at Fozzie Bear. Bears do it in the woods.
Bears do it in the woods. This is actually a cool shirt. I think it fit me.
Cute.
Size small.
Fit Anthony.
You know, T-shirts doesn't matter. Small, medium, large, extra large, 2XL, they'll sell.
Yeah.
Right? If they're all price point right. Subject matter again. So that's why I grabbed that. Here's another dry fit. You know, and this is Ohio State. Nike, dry fit. I mean, nice shirt. You know, this was $35 back in Ohio or wherever you're online. So I'm at maybe 21 bucks. It's pretty cool. Ohio State, a lot of fans. Oh, all right. I'm gonna hold on to that one. I think this one would be the home run. We're getting through it here. Some more Harley shirts. What size is this? Oh my god.
That's a big one too.
24XL.
What?
No, 2XL.
I was like 24.
So 2XL, and you know what? Again, I'm sloppy. I mean, there's paint marks on it. See it?
Yeah. I can try the stain.
Yeah. If we can't get it out, I mean, it's like going back to what Anthony is saying. Lot them up. I mean, I've got a lot of these where they're kind of my screw ups.
Yep.
But they still will sell like this. You know? They still sell with a stain.
Which one's this one?
That one's pretty dope. I'm telling you. Hold on. All right, another Harley shirt.
Oh, okay.
2XL. I mean, 2XL. You can't go wrong. Palm Springs, California. Pretty cool. What else? Oh, here. And then it's nothing spectacular. A plain old Jane. Tommy Bahama Relax. Maybe $14 outdoor.
Where's my shirt? You said you brought it over.
They're all right here.
Okay.
All right. So here, I think I hit a home run, guys. I did.
I know I did. Your home run.
I know I did.
All right.
Maybe I'm wrong. The only thing I don't like about this shirt is it's a turtleneck, but I still think I might be pimping.
It is a turtleneck.
I think I might still rock and roll with this thing, right? I don't know. I don't see a date. I really haven't even looked at it. I bought it and I didn't really pay attention to it.
Oh, goodness. Okay.
I mean, I think this is a good one, guys.
I don't
it's a Ralph Lauren polo, you know, I mean, this thing's a nice shirt. If you look up these similar ones like this, these do really, really well, like 80 to 150. Okay. So, like I said, this one here, it's got the turtleneck, but I mean, I could see somebody.
Well, yeah, somebody.
I think I can get 80 to 100 bucks out of this. I don't know. I really do.
Here, oh my goodness, go lay down. Come on.
What is this anyway? What's it? Cycling.
Cycling, yeah.
No, there's a guy biking.
Oh, bicycle and.
Biking and hiking.
Backpacking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a date anywhere.
This is 90s. I mean, it's the blue tag. Right? This blue tag's been around for a long time, guys.
Please. No.
And I don't know. It's just this. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, this thing's got to go for some coin. Maybe 50, right? Any of this Ralph Lauren polo stuff, when it's got subject matter, especially if you can find the bear stuff.
I would absolutely say.
Or the dates on it on the front, the sweaters and the shirts. I mean, they go for coin.
Yeah, I'd absolutely say $50.
At least 50.
At least,
I don't know. We might go more. I mean, I'm all about pushing to the limit.
Maybe.
Push to the limit. Take it to the limit one more time. All right. Here's your shirt. You're like, all right.
See, our shirts
and it's not like, oh, okay. You just, wait, I got more down here.
Oh, well, that's fine.
What?
You don't have to
show up.
Everything. I mean, it's just, there's lots of them. Okay, so I decided that I was going to pick through the clothes a little bit because I was tired of Mike always bringing home the home runs. And
you sold the freaking pot.
I know I did sell the pot there. Well, the dish.
There we go, back to the pot.
I sold the dish. Now let's make sure people know what I'm talking about.
Lisa's definitely won $50 with Jeff saying this.
So anyway, this is already packaged, but what
400. Holy shnikey. 12 watchers. I mean, I might have just freaking slam dunked that one.
Wow.
That is just silly, isn't it? Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Sorry.
Wow.
That is freaking crazy. All right, and it's got 12 watchers. Whoa, something's happening. Look at that. $399.
Wow.
One day left, 10 hours.
Oh,
I'll come in at like $250. I'm
going to watch that and see what happens there. Holy cow. So you've heard Mike talk about Yves Saint Laurent and the sport coats and blazer coats and things like that.
Ties.
Well, ties. I happened to find a dress shirt. And it's a size medium, so nice size. You can see styled in France.
There's not a lot of these online, and the ones that are out there are kind of, I mean,
It's got the YSL. I don't know if you'll be able
They're
to see
over
it through there.
$25 easily.
It's got the YSL on the pocket right there. Nice color. So this is how, it's already online. This is how we package them. We polybag them. We,
use a
after we
polytubing.
take the photos and
They pull
that
down.
kind of
I mean,
stuff.
and this is done. This is the presentation when the customer gets it.
So this is how the customer will receive.
All right, it's not a wrinkle. It's not a rolled up.
Right.
I mean, it's like, you can roll this up if you wanted to. It's still gonna come out like
much.
See, here's the thing, right? I'm not trying to get in an argument with people online because there's a lot of people that talk about clothing, this is that. Me personally, I've gone through where I've had a warehouse and I've had racks of clothing.
Yeah.
And there's no need for it. Okay. You have to protect your stuff if you're in it for the long tail, like the long term of it, right?
Right.
But I think you should do this in general because if you have it just hanging on a hanger, first off, depending on what hanger you're using, you could be leaving marks on the shoulders.
Those shoulder marks.
Okay? You could be collecting dust. Okay. But having racks of clothing is a huge amount of space.
It does take up a lot.
Huge amount of space.
Yeah.
For example, okay, I'm gonna do two examples. This here.
Here's something that
Show them that.
actually
We've had stuff like this, but we just found these better racks today.
Yeah, I found these today, and because we're trying to come up with a system because it's so hot here in the summer and we have to kind of move operations into the house. And so I'm trying to find a way to keep things at least a little bit organized while it's in here. And so I found these great big bins at Goodwill today. They were $2 for these. I don't know if you can see them. These great big, humongous bins. Okay. I mean, they're not humongous, but they're huge.
They fit a shirt perfectly. They fit a lot of things.
So,
that's 35 shirts right there.
So I've got, I found 3 of them and paid $2 for them total. $2. And so this way we have now a bucket that needs to be photographed. So the shirts that need to be photographed will go in here.
Let's go back to this. We were using totes and boxes.
Yeah, we were using totes and boxes.
But this is, I like this, and I'd like to find more of these because these are, I can really see it because when I'm done with the garage, I'm going to have slats. And originally my design was to have totes.
Yeah.
But these are thinner and they actually hold more.
Yeah.
Because they're deeper. If that makes sense.
These are nice. So we've got a section of shirts that need to be photographed. And once the shirts are photographed, we've got another bin that they need to be measured, put online. We've got a third bin.
Here's the final product. This is like,
this is
done, right? So these are done. They're poly bagged. Then they go into our garage, and they're going to the system. And like, there's a Ralph Lauren shirt. I mean, I listed this. This was gone.
Yeah, that actually
within
sold
like
already.
5 hours. There's a Harley shirt that's sold. I mean, some of these were sold before they even went into our system.
Yeah, I mean, like literally they were put on. And
but they're all prepped up because it's so easy for me and Kim. When something sells, we know where it's at. Grab it. We don't mind spending extra time to get it prepped up like this. And this doesn't take a lot of time, guys.
No.
You prep it up and you're done. And you're completely done. Other than just going and pulling it out and throwing it in a poly bag.
I mean, I can go through and measure a stack of 50 shirts in about 45 minutes, 30 minutes.
Exactly. Right? You have systems in place. With this, I don't know how you can get a better system than having everything prepared and prepped. When it sells, you know where it's at, and you can pull it out within a second. Be Amazon FBA. You know what I mean? Think big. Think like you're this massive, like 50 million products.
So far,
how would you organize
so
it?
far, this is the best system that we've come up with. Is having them prepackaged.
Prepackaged, they're ready to roll.
So that all we have to do is Mike puts it in the mailer. I'm printing out he puts it in the mailer. He weighs it, tells me the
seconds. I got a video coming out, and I'm like, you know what? I don't know if I should show anybody. Because it's kind of freaky, like how fast. If I get an order and it comes through, how fast it'll take me to go grab it, throw it in a poly bag, measure it, and print the barcode out. Or not the barcode, but the sticker out. I mean, you're talking less than a minute. I've timed it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I mean, really.
Wow, I was going to go with 2 minutes.
I mean, even at 2 minutes.
Because you have to walk from here to here.
But what I'm saying is I have got it down so well in our system that I'm not waiting and going, oh, yeah, there's that shirt sold. Okay, now I got to go find it. Now I got to fold it. I don't want to do that.
Right.
All I want to do is I want it out the door. I've already done my work. I've listed online. Yeah. And that's the way I think.
Yeah.
With this reselling game is once I've got it, it's online. I'm done other than throw it in a box.
And that's the great thing about us having an employee as well, is that because she sits there and she'll measure it and she'll fold them and she'll, you know, get them all wrapped up and stuff. So she does all that prep work that nobody likes to do.
$20 an hour to sit and do this stuff.
Well, she might be watching.
But you see what I'm saying? It's well worth it.
Yeah. Well,
photographing and prepping it up, I'm telling you. I am telling you.
Because it's so easy for you when something sells to just grab it.
Anyway, so we got these bins. I would recommend, like, I mean, this is new for us, really, because
it's a new system for us.
We had a warehouse in Chicago. We came here. We don't want to have clutter. I mean, and you know, if you're reselling for a while, you've been picking, you can get a lot of stuff quick, right? So I'm trying to find ways, and I didn't expect to be, I thought I could work in this garage this whole time.
Yeah,
it's like 140 in there.
Yeah, wow.
So there's just no way.
And that's okay. I mean, I'm the one that suggested, well, you still need to work. So right now our bedroom is the photo studio.
Yeah, and it's crazy.
And not in some weird freaky way. It's the t-shirt and, you know, everything else photo studio, you know,
but the
and
system
like
works
the
out.
dining room
the
table
system really works out. I mean, when I was in Illinois, we had the warehouse, we had systems in place, but not like this. And I think that's just, as you start to do this longer and you start to realize what you're doing, you just start to become more creative and find ways that'll speed things up.
Start to streamline things.
Yeah.
Think about the easiest way. How
even if you got 50
is
items,
it working for me?
You got 50 items right now in your eBay store. That's all you got. Get it all prepped up and ready to rock. I am telling you, there is nothing like when you get these orders in and you get it and you go boop and you hit the label and you get it out the door and you go, whoa.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I remember when we first started selling eBay and we'd had 30, 40 order days.
Yeah.
And like, oh my God. Remember we used to go, oh God.
What are we going to do? Yeah,
you know,
I mean, it was like
packaging for 4 or 5 hours and all this nightmare.
Trying to find it. Yeah. Well, where did I put that shirt? And now I got to dig through here and dig through there. And, and
I need to get that garage air conditioner.
Yeah, Linda, you know what? Our electric bill already this summer is $300.
That's actually cheap.
So
Red Illinois?
I'm concerned as to what it would be in getting the garage, because you got the whole outside.
Much.
I don't know.
The one guy down the street, that nice hookup, right? You just cut a hole and get some units going.
Well, yeah, maybe we just need like a wall unit sort of thing. I don't know.
So here was some other stuff, guys, going back into this. Tell them the story about this one. That one was kind of cool, that story. Of that.
Oh, yeah. So, okay, here's, it's a Ralph Lauren polo. It's a sweater, and it's real nice. The, like, cable knit sweater. And it still has the tag on it. Maybe you can see that.
Yeah.
Still has the tag on it. And we were taking the hanger off of it to, get ready to check out, and a receipt pops out. So it still had the gift receipt. It came from Lord & Taylor at Woodfield Mall in Schaumburg, which is right up by where we used to live. So it was meant to be, I guess, like, that we bought this sweater. That was kind of crazy.
You just never know what you find. I mean, this is $30, $35.
Or maybe somebody up in Illinois bought it for their relative, not realizing that we don't need that down here.
Could be. It totally could have been.
I mean, that might have been what it was.
I mean, maybe you need it once or twice out of the year. But yeah, so there was that. And we got these because we went and we kind of went for 2 days, but we prepped these up.
These were awesome shirts. They were fabulous to fold too. I absolutely loved the feel of these. So it's a Ralph Lauren, just a classic fit. Nice blue striped. They're absolutely beautiful. Yeah. There's a blue one and a red one as well.
These are like $79, $89 in the stores. Guys,
yeah, and this is what I love.
Don't be afraid to price it at $35, $40.
This is what I love about our system, is that, look at that. It looks like something that you'd see on the rack to pick
Well, that's the thing. Is
it just looks, perfect.
When a customer buys this stuff and they pull this out of the bag, this is what they see.
Right.
I mean,
it looks like
how do you make this more attractive?
At this point, we haven't come up with anything.
Something like that. But this looks legit.
Mm-hmm.
People get this, I'm telling you guys, and they're like, whoa, who did I just buy from?
Yeah, at this point, we have not found a better way.
Here's the thing. 95% of clothing I get is used. And I make it look new, like by doing this. Okay? It's really, it's like with people, when they're buying it used, they know it's used.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Sure.
But when they get this in the mail, they're going, oh, whoa, wait a minute. They get excited.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, I know I bought that used, but man, that looks freaking new.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that one. We scored a bunch of these around. There's another one. Blake.
It's a nice one. I call this the lumberjack look.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a lumberjack.
These Blakes, these plaid ones, like flannel looking feel. They sell
I'm
pretty
a
well.
lumberjack and I'm okay.
Yeah, there's another one.
That's a nice one.
I don't even know what brand this one is.
Another polo.
Yeah,
Ralph
it's
Lauren.
Ralph Lauren.
Another Ralph Lauren. So I don't know. Somebody must have donated a bunch of them.
Yeah, I can tell you overall, if you price Ralph Lauren right, you could do really well, but you have to buy it at the right price. It's my number 4th selling brand on eBay.
Wow.
T-shirts is number 1.
Yeah.
Right, but in terms of brand, it's Ralph Lauren. Period. But I'm buying it at the right price. I'm not spending $8 for this.
No.
You know, there's no way. Here's one more, and then on this other stuff.
Another one. It's a nice one.
And we put a lot back, remember?
Yeah, we did. Well, but because
Did we show this one?
No, I don't know if we did or not. I don't know if we showed this one. This was a Tommy Hilfiger one.
I don't think we did show that. Maybe we did.
The Tommy. A nice red stripe.
You
That was a
get
nice
so
shirt
confused
as
when you start throwing the 6 episodes in, and it's like, did we show that? I don't think we did, because I thought it sitting there, but. All
No,
right.
I guess not. So that.
That's the clothing.
That was the clothing.
Oh, no, there's.
Did we have.
Oh, my God, there's jackets here.
Oh, come on. Really?
Yeah, so here, we got some blazers.
All right, real quick then.
What do we got? We got just the Ralph Lauren, the green label. Not purple label, sorry. Just the green label. This stuff sells. You got to know how to price point it, though.
Okay.
I mean, this isn't like a cheap
blazer. I can see that, though. It's a nice blazer.
I'm going to shoot 50.
Yeah.
50 to 75. It's nice.
That.
There's that one. What's this one?
Oh, yeah, this one was kind of almost old man looking.
It is. Hickey Freeman. It's an older Hickey Freeman.
This one it's from Nordstrom. It actually has the Nordstrom tag on it.
These sell, you know.
This one just, I don't know. It just totally looks like what my grandpa would wear to church.
But you know what? People are wearing these now. I mean, younger generations with blue jeans.
Well, sure. I'm
nice
not saying
shirt,
that.
a pop and tie. You know, I mean, they sell.
Yeah.
But it does look, it's kind of the old man.
I don't know. I don't know. It just reminds me of my grandfather, I guess.
There. I think this last one here is, I mean, I didn't really hit a home run at all with any of these suits. I mean, there's something terrific here. Just another Ralph Lauren, green label, Lauren brand.
See, this one I can totally see with a pair of jeans,
yeah, this is nice.
I mean, real nice.
Like it's made in Canada, where you see most of them, these type of brand.
It's a nice one.
Yeah, it's nice. Oh.
I think that's just dust.
Dust, probably, yeah.
Yeah, we'll just have to. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean,
just
all that clothing, I mean, it literally came out to like $23 in the 2 stores.
Yeah.
So there's that. All right.
Was there very much of anything else? I don't really think that there was.
There's this. We'll show them that.
All right,
There's only 4 or 5 things left. That's it.
We've got some media here. Verdi Domingo. So the tenor, the opera singer, got that box set. That's gonna go FBA though. This as well. Carlito's Way, sealed VHS.
That's a long tail, but the audio CD should do really well. It's like $26.
And we've got the Band of Brothers, so the miniseries from HBO. All the discs are there on that. Nice tin. You can hear that? The tin that it comes in. So
yeah, Debbie, these are it's polytubing is what these bags are called, right? They come in huge rolls. And honestly, where I find them at is gardeners, people that do landscape. Really. Right? I mean, I want to say we've talked about this before. That roll was probably 20,000 yards or something.
I don't know. It's lasted us
it's
a long time.
I mean, I'm probably 15,000 items I've used, and I really haven't even broken the bundle.
No, I mean,
roll.
this is gonna. I think that too will last a full year and then some.
Yeah,
we're getting close to.
Yeah, it was about $100. I'll have to pull up the receipt to see, but I found it. It's online. You can buy it. It's called just polytubing, but they're gonna soak you for the shipping.
Yeah.
Find somebody local. I mean, these landscape people use this.
Yep.
It's what they put on like the rocks.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
It's this clear polytubing.
For the weed control. Yeah. Debbie, that's what we do. We use it with the impulse sealer.
Yeah, just with this impulse sealer. It comes down. It seals it perfectly.
Yep.
I don't use I don't use the heat gun or nothing like that.
Nope.
This is what I use for clothing, eBay, or Amazon.
Then we got Seinfeld. season 6, but we're gonna hang on to this, watch it, then send it into FBA because it'll be kind of a long tail item. So this is just, we kind of got this for us because who doesn't love a good Seinfeld episode from time to time, right?
Uh-oh, Mike's got a coffee mug.
Oh, I forgot I found that this
Yeah.
week.
Let me see these.
Okay.
God, is it me or I'm soaking wet?
No, it's not warm right now. All right, this is my cool find this week in the bric-a-brac section. Check out this funky wine glass, right? Isn't that awesome? And look, it's got feathers around it. It's got the nice zebra stripe pattern. And cha-ching, it's Lolita, Wild Child. So there's the signature drink at the bottom. And isn't that awesome? I sort of don't want to give it up.
That's a nice one.
I like this
think
one
that'll
way
move-
better than the other
The
ones.
other one hasn't sold yet.
I think this one's going to move fast because it's got all the elements,
Yeah.
you know, for it. It's got the black and white. It's got that awesome,
That thing's cool.
you know.
It's a lot cooler than the one I got.
Yeah, I love this thing, and I seriously don't know that I want to give it up
Those
yet.
aren't cheap, though.
I haven't.
Tell them the brand?
Yeah, I did. I showed them the bottom. I said it was the Lolita. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that I don't
Before you
want
jump into
to
that one,
give that.
Leaf was saying,
give
how
it
much
up.
do I usually get for the Blakes? I mean, now I think it's kind of slow with those, right? $17 to $18. But once fall starts turning around,
Yeah.
20, 25, 26. But then again, there are a lot of people out there selling this stuff. So, I mean, don't always look at complete listings when you're researching.
Yeah.
You can look at it and say, okay, that is sold for this price before, right? But if you got a rough wear in Blake and you look at size extra large active and there's like 8,000,
Yeah.
you know, you might want to get a little aggressive with it, or you'll be hanging out with those for a while, right? I mean, you know, I'm all about hanging out on certain items. Like obviously this polo shirt here, I'm gonna wait until, I don't care if it's 10 years down the road, if it's going for $3.99.
Well, let's see.
I mean,
yeah, we'll have to watch that listing
but-
and see what it goes. Because if,
Yeah.
if it ends in a day or a day and a half or
it's
whatever,
cool.
let's see if it
you
goes.
know, the funny thing is, when I grabbed that, I knew it. I was like, I've seen this before, and I'm pretty sure that I've seen that listing. But you know, here's the thing: is understand like this. What this whole show is about is just buying and selling things, but knowing how to buy and sell them. There's a reason why I got these stack of these shirts. Most of these won't be around in 30 days, right? And I'm all about just fast flipping these because I'm not holding out for I don't know a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. I'm not gonna wait 3 months to get $18 when I'll just blow it out for 10 or 12. You know what I mean? Anyway, yeah. So that's awesome. This glass.
This glass is awesome. I really kind of don't want to give it. I don't know. I really kind of don't want to give it
Yeah.
up. I really,
Glassware
really
is weird.
like this
Glassware
one.
Glassware is a good market on eBay, but you could be sitting on things for a while.
I know.
Depending on what it
I
is.
have a feeling. I think this one is going to
I
fly
think so,
out,
too.
and I just don't know yet if I want to give it
You can
up.
put it with the popcorn maker.
So I'm sort of on the fence about this one. I mean, if it's going to bring me what?
$17,000.
Well, if it's going to bring me $17,000, then I'm going to say goodbye. Cup, you were
That
cute.
means you need to keep it for yourself.
You were cute, but 17,000 I can
Kid
use a
doesn't need
lot
to be drinking
more.
any more of these. Like, look at this. You could be the bomb with this.
I should put
See,
it
I mean,
in
you
there.
would have worked this. Look at
Oh,
this.
I totally would have worked that.
Look at that.
Oh yeah. Oh, I might have to wash it up.
The women are like, Kim, you're just drinking that out of a glass.
Well,
Next week you better show us up with the flames, girl, the zebra flames.
I am so loving this thing. I'm telling you.
But glassware could be one of those things where they could be sitting for a while.
That's cool.
Just depends. But don't be afraid of certain glassware could be a pain in the butt to ship.
Well, this would be. I mean, we'd have to lovingly wrap it for sure.
You gotta spend some time with it. Like, I guess what we should have done is I should have photographed and taken some video of when we set up that pot.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
What do we got?
I'm gonna Leaf has it here.
Okay.
Oh, I wanna. Oh.
Okay, go over there. Open link, a new tab. Oh, you put it on the
I was gonna put it on the
Okay,
screen
cool.
first. Leaf's got my glass here.
$17 million.
If it's $17 million,
What did you
I'm
do?
gonna have a. So
All
30
right, so
bucks.
there it is. So Lita, so $31 brand new, plus $6.16 shipping. So that's pretty good.
Yeah.
What do you think it was gonna go for? 500?
No, but I was looking because it must have had some sort of pom-pom on it then, if
Yeah.
that one had a pom-pom on it.
Pom-pom.
Like it had see how it had like a red pom-pom on it?
Yeah, but yours has this
And
other
like,
thing.
yeah, I know, but see, so
Oh,
does
I
hers,
see,
you
I see. Okay, so it's missing the red.
So mine
But nobody needs to know that.
Mine goes down like this. See, it's supposed to go down like that. Though I kind of liked it better up here.
That's like some kind of Stevie Nicks like. That's some kind of cool shit. Anyway.
Get that here used because it's here. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is pretty.
We'll see. I think 24 bucks, 20 bucks, 18
Yeah.
bucks. I don't know. It's like that espresso. What was the brand on that from last week? And we haven't sold that yet, but it's got like 6 or 7
Oh,
watchers on
the
it.
Italian espresso thing.
Yeah. And believe it or not, you can buy it brand new higher than what I've got it priced for, but there's still people watching it.
Huh.
Because espresso makers and like percolators.
I'm sorry, that made no sense.
What?
You can buy it new for higher than you've got yours priced for. That's what you said.
You could buy it new. Oh, yeah, that doesn't make sense. You could buy it new less than when I have it
Oh,
used
okay.
for.
Because I was like,
There we go. Thanks
well,
for. See,
okay,
nobody would have
thank
corrected
you.
me. You guys are just like, what is Mike talking? They're just listing stuff on eBay.
That's
We're
what
just
I'm here
rambling.
for.
But yeah, there's a guy on eBay who's got that same one. He's got 40 or 50 of those espresso makers for $14 shipped.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, damn.
Huh.
I mean, it's going to cost me $9, $10 to ship it.
Yeah.
I don't wanna
Well,
play that
we'll
game.
see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, so let's get to the last couple
All
of
right.
things here.
So here's this one here. I mean,
We were
This was like-
bickering in Goodwill today because Mike wanted to pick it up. I mean, okay, it was only 99 cents, but I said, "What are you going to do with that? I don't think that's going to sell." Mike says, "I have a feeling about this. I think it's going to. I'm going to get it." I'm like, "Come on! I think you're just buying something because you want to buy something." So he bought it anyway.
I mean, here's what it is. It's called Mason Bourbon. I don't even know if they're still around. It's some type of club, jazz club in New Orleans. It's kind of got that milk glass feel. I mean, it's a nice little glass. I mean, 99 cents. My intentions, like, I didn't look this up or nothing.
No,
This could be selling right now for $7. I'd be like, all right, whatever.
It says Mason Bourbon,
But I grabbed this and I said, you know what? I'm gonna get 26 for this.
dedicated to the preservation of jazz, way down yonder in New Orleans.
Maybe I'm crazy.
So that's that.
Yeah, Kim's watching the stash.
641 Bourbon Street. So I don't know. I mean,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying that it's
Honestly, I
not,
was kinda
you know,
desperate.
cool, but
Because remember we had 3 things, and then I was like, man, we need to do something.
that was okay though. It's okay sometimes.
Well, no, I mean, but I think this will make some money. I do.
Okay.
I really do.
All
I'd be
right.
wrong.
Well,
I think these might have been desperation too. I don't know.
I thought some of my things were gonna make money, and well, see, my little dish made money. It took a
Yeah.
little time, but it made
Less than
money.
30 days. It's
That's
darn
pretty good, I
Mhm.
think, because I wasn't really sure when, if ever, it would sell. So.
I almost thought about taking the 25 bucks just to sell it, right? Because I was like, oh my god. But when it sold for 100, I was like, boom. You know, you just get that. You get amped. You're like, yes.
$100,
I know,
please.
right.
Sold it for $100.
$100.
All right, here we go. Here's the
All right.
here's your cup.
Oh
there.
god, Debbie.
All right,
Debbie
here we
got me
go.
nailed. It's like $4 shipped.
Here we go. Okay, I'm putting that on screen.
If you start seeing me in the future in these videos drinking on this, there's a reason why.
I'm putting it on screen. Okay, we don't.
Come on, hold on. Let me see.
We don't know. Hold on. I'm opening the link. Hang
I'm gonna
on.
be like, what?
All right,
I'm
this is
losing touch.
exciting. Dun da da da. Drum roll,
Oh god,
please.
here we go.
$24.
$24.
Dang!
I think that's what I said. That. Did I not say that? I think I get 24, 25 bucks.
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
All right.
I'm gonna do it. Might take 90,
Thanks,
40.
Debbie. I thought you were on my team.
But no, I mean, hey, I mean, it stood out to me, and believe it or not, here's the
Man,
screwed up part.
I so wanted
This
it to
was
be
there.
worth like
This
a
was-
penny.
This was there last week, and I looked at it and I was like, but last week we scored so much good stuff. I passed on this. So,
Wow.
but then we got these other 2, all right, and
Dang, Skippy.
what do you mean? I'm sorry, I haven't sold anything yet for $100. You're the man, Kim. You're the woman.
Okay, see, they have a bunch listed for sale, a lot cheaper.
Okay.
That one sold high.
All right. Well, I'm gonna try to sell mine, but I'm gonna sell it for a lot more than this $1.
Yes, you're gonna sell it for more than the
Yeah, and
dollar.
I'm drinking out of it. I don't drink bourbon, but It's a nice glass.
It's not a bourbon glass.
Madison Bourbon off of Bourbon Street. What do they do
No,
there?
it's Mason Bourbon. It's
Mason
a
Bourbon.
jazz club.
And they're served bourbon.
I don't.
Bourbon on bourbon, man. On the jazz club. You can't go to a jazz club
Well,
without
that
bourbon.
is not a bourbon serving glass. That'd be like a hot toddy sort of glass or
Hot
something.
Toddy? Is that the Jay-Z song? Hot Toddy?
Or
All right,
like
anyway.
some Irish cream
You could
or
drink
something
anything you
in
want
there.
out of this if you bought this.
Well, I suppose
If somebody
you
gives me
could.
$25, they can drink whatever they want out of this.
You'd
You
look
want
pretty.
orange juice?
You'd look pretty stupid drinking bourbon out of that, though.
You know, with a cigar? Like, look.
Oh my
Bam.
God!
All right.
There was something no.
So, like, if I was, like, drinking bourbon out of this in the backyard with a cigar.
You'd. I'm not
Well,
sure.
first off, I don't drink bourbon, but.
Oh my Lord! Wow.
I don't know. Anyway. All right, so we got these last two. There's one more thing. Yeah.
There is.
Yeah, the best one of the bunch. Do you see it over there?
That
The Transformer.
that thing don't even work.
Oh, yeah, I'll get it to work.
Okay, so we got a SeaWorld
Yeah,
shot
Bailey's is perfect.
Told ya.
The Bailey's would work in this.
Irish.
Yeah. Oh, excellent.
Bailey's.
Yeah, there we go. Awesome.
See. Okay, so here's a SeaWorld shot glass. There's that.
These are, I mean,
That was $1.
shot glasses do well, guys. Look them up. I mean, you know, obviously it's all about subject matter, but just look them up in complete listings. And when you're shopping around at the thrift stores, it's $1. So, and here's what's cool about this one. I mean, because I wouldn't have grabbed it if it had said just SeaWorld, but if you look at it close enough, it's, yeah, the camera does no justice.
Yeah, you can't really see. It kind of glows.
It glows.
It
like,
sort of glows at the bottom.
It's almost like
I don't know if I can
Vaseline
hold
glass.
it like that. If you can see how it glows green
it's
at
pretty
the
darn cool
bottom.
looking. I could see yourself like, I mean,
So that's kind of cool.
yeah, I mean, yeah. When you go like this, it is all green.
Yeah.
It's trippy.
It is kind of cool.
See how that's like green? Weird.
Kind of crazy. And then Mike decided to pick up a Snoopy mug.
I don't know what was.
Peanuts says
I might have screwed up with that one. I don't know, man.
says peanuts at the bottom. Peanuts. See, peanuts.
I started
at
thinking,
the
all
bottom.
right, that's kind of. It was actually a nice mug. I mean, like I'm not a big mug guy, but
So
I don't know. We'll see.
anyway, if nothing else, it's a good hot cocoa mug. If it doesn't sell, it's a good hot cocoa mug.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
All right, go ahead.
So yeah.
Put your- all
Guys,
right,
leave
what is-
Vaseline glass for sure. I mean, with the black light, it looks super cool. Vaseline glass is collectible. And here's the thing is, like, I mean, you can snipe that stuff off eBay and turn around and do pretty well with it. They're great for antique booths too. If you got an antique booth, a lot of that Vaseline glass is killer. It's those pieces for pretty cheap there. What's this?
Something that Adam had put on here.
Nice German tank model kit.
So
Yeah,
look
I've
at
come
that.
across a couple of those. Not anything that high though.
Mm-mm.
Pretty
Crazy.
cool.
Crazy,
Look,
crazy.
Did you look on Amazon, Adam? Because I've known
Yeah,
I've sold
it
a
says
couple
you
of those.
can't find it
Oh,
on
you can't find
Amazon.
it. Maybe create the listing because I've taken some of those. Like, what's the brand in that one? No, this Tamiya. I've sold a couple small pieces on FBA, and they moved really fast. All the train stuff too does really well. The models and kits.
All right, well, show them what
All
you
right, so
found.
here's this one here.
Okay, Mike saw this, and at first I was really excited because he did plug it in, and it does turn on.
It works.
Then when it was meant to be used, all it did was blow crap everywhere.
No.
Yes.
It sucked up. All right, so Dyson.
I don't see hardly anything in that canister
Okay,
compared
hold
to
on.
what you were trying to vacuum up.
You don't see the stuff in the canister.
I see very little compared to what you were trying to vacuum
then
up.
maybe there's a problem with this.
There is a problem.
Dyson
with it.
cyclones don't clog, Kim, so Dyson doesn't lose suction.
Well, it obviously had no freaking
Okay.
suction because it wasn't sucking anything
Well,
up.
I mean, these things are built so you can rip apart and unclog them.
Okay, so maybe it needs to be cleaned then or something. Maybe that's all it is.
Yeah, I mean, we bought it. It was here. It was $29.99.
Yeah.
It was half off, so it was $15.
Yep.
And I mean, this thing will flip on Craigslist.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, it was like a $200 and something vacuum, brand new.
Brand new back in, I think this came out in 2007 or 2008. These were like $400 or $500.
So you know, it's got the Dyson number.
I'm
We'll,
thinking them for 185.
we'll clean it up, see if there's any clogs anywhere, because they're not supposed to lose suction. The British guy comes on there and says, "It's never loses suction."
Doesn't do suction when you use a Dyson.
That is not a British accent. I don't know what that was. No.
It's the same guy with the BMW commercials too, right?
No, that's a
Or is
different.
Okay.
That's a different guy.
Anyway, so what do you think? I mean, this thing was pretty damn, really good condition.
I'm sure if we can't get it to work the way we want it to, we can part it out. But
I'm telling you, it worked. It was sucking.
well, it only sucked a little bit. It didn't suck enough. It was blowing crap everywhere, and it wasn't sucking up what I wanted it to. So maybe it just needs a good cleaning.
It's a tune-up. I
don't know. We'll see. That can be your project. Yank it apart.
But I think, you know, if it runs, I don't see why we couldn't get $65, $70 on Craigslist.
Exactly, Linda. If a British guy says it, it must be true. There's something about the accents, right? That just makes you believe. It's like the Jaguar commercials, right? Because they don't call it a Jaguar. They call it a Jaguar. Hop into your 2015 Jaguar. And all of a sudden you feel like you...
Oh, yeah, that's what it's all about.
I need to have one of those because they call it a Jaguar.
Moserati. I mean, you know, it's a lifestyle. But like this, I don't know. I honestly wouldn't sell this online.
Mike's looking at it loving. You know what you're doing? You look like the kid on A Christmas Story where you're like, oh, the Dyson. And he's like, oh, well, the leg. That's what it looked like right now.
I know that's funny, but here's the thing is, the other day at a thrift store, there was a $79.99 Dyson. And I looked at it and I'm like, man, would somebody give me $150 for this thing on Craigslist? And they probably would have. Maybe. But I was like, I don't want to. That was just a lot of money, right? I mean, $80 to $150. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
Right then and there when I did that move. So when I saw this today for $15, I said, I'm doing this.
Nothing else we can part it out.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like we're going to lose.
I don't think I'm part it out. I think I'm going to sell it on Craigslist.
Well, let's clean it and see what happens.
But something like this, I don't know if I'd ever want to sell that online. I mean, yeah, if it was 300,
no,
250.
I wouldn't like send it like on eBay or something.
I think if it was over
like
$200, I would probably pull the trigger on a Dyson like that.
Yeah.
Ship it. I don't like shipping big things. That's my biggest thing.
It's hard to ship. How the heck would you ship that? We don't have a box for it.
Yeah, I mean, you have to break it down. You'd have to find a big vacuum box.
Yeah, that'd be.
You know what I mean?
That'd be too hard. No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, Leaf. That's what I thought about too. And right before I purchased it, I said, worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, cart it out. But I guarantee this thing works. I messed around with it for a minute or two before we jumped on here, and I mean, it was picking up stuff. Yeah, I mean, here, hose. We got that other one we got, the head on that one.
Yeah.
That's a different head than that one.
Yeah.
Now that one hasn't sold yet, and I don't know if it's just because the purple color of that DC-8, I think, or DC-12. The other head we got, we showed in like number 1 or 2.
I don't know. We'll see. See what happens with it.
Yeah, Adam, if it was brand new, yeah, I'd sell it online. I would ship it in FBA without a doubt. Used though, I mean, I'm really skeptical with like bigger things when it comes to used.
I don't know. I don't
like bulky. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Here, I mean, people have head roller assembly, crevice tool, $9. There's a DC-7. That's the one I have the other part for. There's good money in this stuff. That's why I grab anything Dyson.
Well, yeah, I'm not saying you can't part it out. I mean, look at that. Even this little thing went for $14.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's fine. I mean, we can always part it out. That's not a big
right
deal.
there, that one right there, the floor cordless vacuum cleaner, digital slim multi-floor.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what this is, the DC-35.
I don't know.
Or DC-24.
I don't know. Interesting.
It's like Roombas, you know, the Roombas. Robot vacuums, we got a couple of those. We sold those, flipped those.
Yeah.
They're actually better if you can find them. And there's people on eBay that actually sell the batteries. A lot of times when you find them and they're not working right, it's just a battery problem. Because you can call their tech support and they'll support the product. They'll just tell you what's wrong with it. And they'll say, oh yeah, it's the battery. That's the error message you're getting. It's $70. No, go online, look on eBay, and you can pick them up. And there's the really like Zumbas, like the vacuum little robots.
Yeah.
They sell. Is it Zumba?
I think it's a Zumba. No, I think it's a Zumba.
Is that a workout thing?
Yeah. Well, Zumba is. I don't know.
What are you calling it? Roomba?
What is it? I don't know.
You were saying Zumba, and I was saying Roomba.
Maybe
Which one is it? Roomba?
Maybe I'm thinking of the workout thing.
Anyway,
I
those
don't
little
know.
robotic circular freaking run around the house, just vacuuming
Yeah, I
all
know
day
what
long.
they are.
When you find those, the batteries are usually the problem in them. All right, especially if you look them up and they're like 3, 4 years old, those
See,
batteries die.
I'm
But
thinking of
can still sell
Rumba,
them.
like the dance.
Well,
you
yeah,
know?
I think they're called Roombas. Roomba, yeah, Roomba the vacuum.
Oh,
Zumba's
okay.
the workout.
Eh,
I think there was if you rewind this, I think I was saying Zumba and you were saying Roomba, and then I was saying Roomba and you were saying Zumba.
I don't know, but I
I'm
wasn't
confused.
planning on having 2 peach bellinis, so.
Anyway, right? There's stuff you just gotta everything we resell, you know. But here, guys, this is what we came up with, and like I said, hopefully, I mean, it's gonna be tomorrow or Monday. We'll put the audio out. We've sold a lot of this stuff, guys. A lot of this stuff. We're gonna be going on. We're gonna be doing this. We said last week we were gonna do it. Go to that Omni
Biosphere.
I don't
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We'll have to post some.
know.
I could Zumba
Zumba
while I'm
with the
Roomba. While
Roomba.
the,
That
while
should
the
be a song.
Roomba's Roombaing.
Zumba with the Roomba. I'm confused now with the Roomba.
Anyway, hopefully
Alright.
we'll have some pictures of that. We'll be able to get to that next week. I think we should be able to re-record it tomorrow. I don't think we've got anything going on, so
Yeah, we'll record
hopefully
it.
we'll be
We'll
able
throw
to
it
get
out there.
that out there.
Well, you know, we a lot of the stuff we've showed. I mean, it's just basics. There's nothing that we grabbed is like difficult.
No.
You know, and it's just this is basics and reselling, picking, or whatever you want to call it. Mostly importantly, call it your business. You know, have passion for it. This is just money, guys, and it's no different buying this stuff from you creating a product, right? And you're paying $3 to turn around something for $5 or $6. A lot of the stuff we've been showing, I am not selling it for $1 to $2.
No.
Right? The ROI on this stuff is pretty darn good, and I think when if you listen, you've been following through to all this. This is episode 6. We've sold a lot of this stuff. And
We have. We've sold a lot of the
we got a
stuff.
little bit of money from it all. We
You
got a
know.
lot of it out there still.
Yeah, we do have
Amazon-
a good amount out there.
The box got checked in, I think, Wednesday, and like all those video games, they're all gone. A lot of the stuff that we showed, the books, they're just gone. That Obama thing's gone. Obama healthcare.
See?
So there's a reason why we're buying this stuff.
Right.
And it's nothing like, I mean, going back to this again, there's nothing special about it. But it doesn't need to be special. That doesn't need to be like eye dropping. Yeah, this is cool.
I mean, look, this is really cool. You know, the chances of finding, I'm picking it up. I was going to buy this for myself. So I was going to buy it regardless of if it resold or not because I thought it was cool, you know, and when I go out, that's what I do. I look for what I think is cool or what people think is unusual or things like that. And that's what I look for. You're into the clothing. You know what to get. You can pop through the racks of clothing like nobody's business. I go for the more unusual things, quirky things, which don't always sell very quickly, but I'm pretty impressed at that. Dish sold in less than 30 days. I'm pretty impressed with that.
We've got a couple of those bigger pieces.
Thank you very much.
That, excuse me, like the big serving tray.
Yeah.
That hasn't sold. Little gold Aztec plate.
Yeah.
That hasn't sold either.
Yeah.
But you know what? It doesn't matter because that $100 for that little bowl is literally like 3 times, 4, 5 times everything else.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
So
That's
guys,
what all
just
this is
keep up
about.
a good, a positive PMA, positive mental attitude. Just keep it up, and don't get down. There was a couple episodes ago I was getting down because all my stuff wasn't selling.
Ooh, and Under Armour hat too, guys.
And things like that, and surround yourself with good people who can pick you up and say, hey, it's okay, keep going, and remember, tomorrow's another day. Just like Scarlett O'Hara said, tomorrow is another day. So go ahead and
small.
If you can't, if you're not finding anything today, if it's bad, go out tomorrow then. Try it again.
Yeah, guys, when we did this, we were going to do the show Thursday, but we thought, with the holiday and everything like that, so we just decided Saturday. I'm happy with what we got. We have a lot of inventory out there. We're creating some sales with them, trying to blow some stuff out. But it's all just about just not giving up. Really, and there's a lot of information you can learn about reselling, whether it's online. But understand your time. Okay, understand that. Hopefully when you're watching this or listening to this, you're doing something, right? Not just staring in front of like, oh, what's Mike going to show me? Because I showed you like 50 boring shirts.
Right.
Right? Stay busy while you're doing this because time is money.
Mhm.
And if you can validate your time, if you can manage your time and eliminate some wasted time, I mean, you'll do great. Like, that's why we went back to, like, these little baskets with the shirts wrapped up in the plastic.
Right. I mean, it was
for it.
because we were wasting time with things falling over and throwing it on a chair and going back and forth. So we needed some sort of system that was easy to just pick it up and move it where it needed to be, unload it, load it up again. So just sort of keep that flow, that workflow going.
Yeah. I mean, I really hope that this is almost the end of this episode 6.
Yeah.
That it's inspiring people, but also it's showing people the reality of it here, right? I mean, I think once the radio thing comes out, people sort of say, "Oh, wow, a lot of this is sold," because we're not talking about what's sold here.
Yeah, we haven't
Right?
talked about anything
And
that's sold,
there's a
and
reason
the
for it.
stuff has sold. So we'll definitely be
But
talking about
here's-
that.
You can look up the stuff. You can find the stuff we're talking about. It's online.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not doing this to say, well, let me show you something. I am showing. I'm like, hey, what I'm doing with this stuff sells. Not all of it, but when it sells, I mean, it's good money. It's all about building it, and understanding how to get more and how to increase your ROI, right? I mean, there's a lot of ways to make money.
And I don't know if we're gonna be able to continue this on because I've only got 3 weeks left.
Yeah.
I go back to work in 3 weeks. I literally have 2 more weeks off, and the final week of July I go back to work.
Yeah. So this show is probably going to be coming to an end in the next 2 weeks, and then maybe if you guys got to let us know. Do you want to hear Mike and Kim do more thrift? Kim will be working, so she won't be able to do much.
Yeah,
right?
I won't have. I mean, unless I do
But
it
here's
just
you do
on
like
the
an
weekend,
hour. Yeah,
I guess.
I mean, it'd be like a weekend thing.
Yeah.
But I mean, you guys gotta let us know. I mean, if you're like, we can care less about it, cool, right? We just thought this was kind of like a cool idea to kind of show you just how basic really it is to resell.
Yeah.
I'm
Linda,
not
we've
going
been
and buying.
out since the last week of May.
Yeah.
We got out in May, so
it's super short.
It went by
Oh my
so
gosh.
quickly.
Well, that's why I'm sitting here now. To be honest with you guys, I mean, we're going to go out to do this biosphere. We were talking about we erased the Grand Canyon.
We
right?
wanted to go to the canyon. We erased that because there just wasn't.
It was a
Hot,
not Deadwood.
and
It was
Tombstone.
Tombstone.
We wanted to,
I think we can get there. We just have to fit it in.
yeah, I mean, we're gonna
Yeah,
have
we'll
to.
have to
Well,
fit it
unless
in.
we go for my birthday. My birthday's in a couple weeks. Maybe we go for my
Probably
birthday.
will. I mean, I wanted to go for.
That'll be our
two-
last weekend.
Yeah.
Really.
But I mean, it goes to show you. I mean, it's not like we're just using all the proceeds of this to do this.
Right.
And we've got the money to do these 2 things. But
Yeah.
we got to get it in quick. So.
Plus, we gotta fly Maddie and
Yeah.
Maddie's.
But that Flying Maddie wasn't part of this. So.
No. There's
Other
lots of
stuff
stuff.
going on.
It's 3 weeks is yeah. This week, next week,
3 weeks.
3
yeah.
weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks.
Yep.
So
Summer.
Not very long at all.
So.
All right, guys. Well, I think that's it for tonight, unless anybody has any huge questions or any questions out there at all. But other than that, we're probably gonna call it a
we're gonna be
night.
done, guys. We really want to thank you guys for watching Saturday. I mean, you tell us. Do you like Saturdays better or Thursdays better? Whoa! There goes our screen of. We never got to this.
Yeah, we did. We hit everything. We hit.
We gotta go back.
Okay, Mike wants to review. Let's
But
review.
here,
That's right. Well, it's called.
you let us
it's
know
called
whether-
closure. We do this in teaching too. So, surviving a drought. We talked about that. That it's the picking drought that we've been surviving. The small haul. We showed everybody the haul, and then we just finished talking about PMA.
Yep.
So
Maybe I'll take a look at the jerseys here for sure.
There you go.
But guys, you just gotta just go out and hustle, right? I mean, this isn't difficult, honestly. I mean, nothing here I've gotten spectacular. But you know what? Every day I wake up, I'm happy, I'm excited, and I'm like, okay, I'm happy with what's given to me. Like when the sales come.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool, right? And I just want to amp it up more, and I want to do more, and I want to grow my business. And it just, if you're sitting here and you're really, really new at this, and you're saying, man, I can't wait to get 1,000 items on my eBay store. You'll get there. You will get there. Don't keep thinking, keep doing. Because
Gotta do it.
if you've been in eBay for a year and you don't have 200 items on your eBay store and you're full time, I mean, you should really have that. Unless you're hustling,
That's
it's all
not that
variables.
hard. Think about it, guys. There's 12 months in a year. If you put 10 items on a month, 10 items, that's it. That's 120 items at 10 a month. 20 a month is 240. So don't tell me you can't put 20 items on in 1 month.
Yeah, I mean,
each month. Doesn't have to be each day.
I think in the
even,
past-
just each month.
Yeah. I would say in the past, 64 hours, 340 some things went on for all the wholesale people.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's just I've got different systems in place for that. But you know, I mean, I'm thirsty. You know, I'm
Yeah.
thirsty. I want to make money.
Right.
You know, and you saw me yesterday and the day before. I mean, I don't stop.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 7 in the morning till 11 o'clock. Right? I mean, I keep going.
Yeah.
And I've
You
been doing this,
stopped.
guys, for over 10 years.
I mean, Mike stopped yesterday with me because I was watching one of my favorite movies, The American President, with Annette Bening and Michael Douglas. One of my favorite movies ever. And he was doing some stuff over here at the computer, and you know, TV's back there, and I'm laughing, and he's kind of hearing things, and he's laughing. So I made him come over and sit with me for a little bit and watch the movie because, like I said, one of my favorites. I just
Yeah,
think
it's a good one.
it's funny. I mean, yes, it's technically a romantic comedy, but it's not really
It's
like
a classic movie.
romantic.
No,
You know, like it's not that like lovey-dovey kind
Pretty
of
Woman.
yeah, kind of stuff. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's really blowing and lightning, guys. So I think we better start calling it
Yep.
a night here before we lose you because of the storm anyway.
Yeah, guys, thanks so much for really watching. You know, I'd like to get some feedback though. Let me know if you guys want to see this more, right? I mean, if obviously Kim's got a couple weeks left, I don't mind jumping on and doing these, right? I mean, if as long as you guys are learning
Yeah.
from it, right? If not, I'll just jump into something else. I'll jump into, you know, doing something more productive that I think is productive that'll help people.
Mm-hmm.
But if this is just basics and you're just like, you know, I'm like, yeah, let's get on to something else.
Again, we thought
Yeah.
that this would be fun for
Yeah.
the summer, something
Challenge.
because I'm not on there all the
So.
time and whatever. So
We're out of here, guys. You guys have a great Sunday, right? Relax, kick back, but make some money. If you're out picking, the stuff's out there. I'm telling you, here's what you got to do tomorrow. If you're out there reselling, if you're out there at the Goodwills or thrift stores, go look somewhere in that store. I'm telling you, right? Or even retail arbitrage, where you might not look and just kind of move things. And something might present itself to you. All right, trust me. Just move something that you wouldn't touch.
look at the
Look
shelves.
at the and just kind of move the
Move
things and look
things to the
behind that.
side.
I'm telling you, something might just pop at you guys.
Sometimes you can find something hiding behind there.
For sure. So, guys, thanks so much for being a part of the show. Really appreciate it. Guys, go out there, kill it. Until next time, we're out of here. Peace. Deuces. Hey, shout out to Gypsy Collabo.
Gypsy
Running
Collabo.
grind for the intro. Till next time, guys, we're out of here.
Peace.